So recently I was scrolling through Pinterest and I stumbled up upon a picture that really caught my eye. It's this one right here. As you can see, this is one of the, I don't even know how to call it, like vintage catalog houses. These houses were literally sold and the pieces to build this house arrived to your house as if it was like an Amazon package. As you can see, we already have the layout over here and the exterior is kind of cute. So yeah, today I'm gonna be recreating a vintage catalog house in BLOXBURG. Let's get right into it. I also did these custom windows that look kind of similar to the images. I think I'm gonna start with the layout of the house. Okay, I think this is a 4 white wall, then there's like a 2 over here, and maybe kind of like a 4 again. Okay, see that there's kind of like a bump out over here on the entryway with an archway, so I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna try and make this house like not very big because I want it to be really detailed on the exterior. So I want to put like structurals, basic shapes and all of that jazz. If this house ends up well, I'm probably gonna make another video decorating the interior. But for now I want to focus only on the exterior. Okay, there's also like a big front porch over here. And it has like one of those things of the basement like down here, so I don't know how to add that. I also want to add like a fence, but I want the fence to be on top of this basic shape. Like I don't want it to be directly on the floor because as you can see, like the basic shape collides with the fence, so that's kind of ugly. Maybe I'm gonna have to do my own. Now that I think about it, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle because certainly gonna be a lot of pieces. I'm gonna try and make this as skinny as possible. The bad part about this house is that the picture is in black and white, so I don't even know what the colors are for this house. I also looked up for this house on Google and like no pictures came. No pictures popped up of this. I don't know if it's like there's a very limited amount of images. I don't have a very good idea on why that happened, but we're gonna have to basically create our own color palette for this house. What I do see is that they are using shingles on the exterior, which is kind of weird because I usually don't use shingles on my walls. I may use it on some part of the roof or something, but like not directly on my walls. I think the fence is gonna wrap up over here. I wanted to add like some sort of staircase over here so we could connect with the side of the house, but we're recreating a house. We're not building our own, so let's just focus on what it's already in the house. Okay, for the layout, it doesn't look that complicated. It's honestly a really simple layout. I don't really like the layout that they are doing on the image, but I mean, it's a recreation of the house, so we gotta do it. There's also some like a sort of like a bump out over here. That is so weird. What? Because there's that, and then I think there's like a chimney also over here. I think I'm gonna do my own chimney with basic shape because I don't want it to be like a full-on wall over here. So I think I'm gonna do it maybe this size. That is not that big. The roof part is what scares me the most about this house, because they're using gable roof and I'm pretty sure that you can't place any windows on gable roofs. That's why I made my own custom window. I literally recreated a window. Like, you'll see what I mean in a second. Like, this is a window, you can't place it on wall. This is not a window, these are only basic shapes, so I did all of this with basic shapes. I basically recreated this window with only basic shapes, so this is gonna allow me to basically put this window over here, even though it's not gonna work, it's not gonna be functional. Oh my god, what is going on? I don't want it to be there. My gosh, look at that. That has never happened to me before in this game. But yeah, what I mean by this is that I can basically just drag it like this, like so, and there it is basically. That's my window. Oh, it also has some sort of, oh, it has like curtains, like these shutters. I didn't even notice that. Okay, we need to add, I think I'm gonna use some basic shapes again. I'm pretty sure the color that they're using for the outside is blue. I don't know, it's giving me like those vibes, so I'm gonna use a blue color. These shutters also have some detail to them. I think I'm gonna grab some of these structural pieces and basically just outline these. I think this is gonna give like more depth. Hopefully it is gonna be noticeable. Okay, I think you can barely see it, but okay. Oh, maybe if we put like a darker shade on the outline. I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine with this. That looks cute. I don't know about those shutters. I don't know what it is about this that looks kind of weird, but I mean, I guess it's fine. It's just my perfectionism trying to get into my head. Okay, that's fine. Then there's also some sort of roof over here, like connecting with the other gable roof. It should be something like this, I think. And then last but not least, we have a gable roof that crosses. Oh, there's also some sort of kind of like a dormer over here, right? What I don't like about this game is that we don't have the ability of building actual dormers. I don't get why that is. It would be perfect if we could. I don't know, I feel like it's the shutters that is throwing off this part of the house. It would be actually perfect if I could put these shutters over here. I think I'm gonna do my own shutters, but maybe finishing this video because I don't even know how to do it right now. Is this pillar similar to what they're using? I think it is. Oh, it would be perfect if it was like on the floor and resized. Oh, I forgot. I resized this light and I'm gonna put it behind this window. It's gonna be like there's light coming in from the house, coming out of the house, something like that. Oh, that looks realistic. I wish the light wasn't like really obnoxious, but if I change the color, I think it's gonna look a little bit weird, so I may just leave it like this. The linen color. There's obviously not gonna be an upstairs for this house if you're wondering, because the roofs are not hollow in this game, sadly. I don't get why there are no hollow roofs yet in Bloxburg in years, literally, like this. And it's so weird that they've given us all of these basic shapes and like new items. Yeah, we have all of these basic shapes and decorations, but we don't have hollow roofs. That is implementing that into the game. I think I like that. I think I like it, but it kind of blends with the window. I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Okay, now I need to add all of like the detail and the basic shapes. So first I'm gonna take this beam, maybe I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna resize it exactly the size of the roof. There's supposed to be like a more traditional wall trim over here, but I don't think we have anything like that in the game. It may be kind of like this one, but this is too big. I don't think you can resize it, right? Like if I want to make it skinnier, can you do that? By the way, sorry for the lack of videos. School has been, I'm not even gonna say the word, but it's been annoying. Wait, why is this happening? Do you see how the window changes? What if we try and make this house kind of modern? And I don't mean like modern, but like use at least some modern colors instead of going all the way like to the traditional side. We can still use the shingles and all of that. We're gonna use them. Since we don't have like a very specific color palette for this house, I think we can make our own very easily. So I'm gonna use white for the exterior, I think, or it could be a blue. Could also be a blue, but like a very light blue. So maybe something like that. That is a nice color. I just don't like how the actual wall is shingled. So maybe should we just replace it for another texture? These vertical planks look kind of similar, and I think this is overall a better texture here in Bloxburg. I don't think we have anything really similar to this shingles they're using on the exterior, because obviously on that picture it looks fine, but I don't think there's any texture in the game that looks so good of a color palette. Look, white and green. I'm pretty sure we do have chimneys in this game, but they're kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Well, I think mine is gonna be uglier because I'm so bad at basic shit. And I don't even think I can use the chimney from this game because they strictly be on a roof, like not even on a wall, so I can place it on top of here. Well, let me verify that. Yeah, I can place it here. This one will be kind of perfect, so I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna grab to just like make the side. I feel like this window looks bigger than the other ones, but it's literally the same size. While I was building that, I was verifying that it was the same size, but I don't know why it looks like if it was bigger. I don't know if it's like where it is up here, or I don't know. Okay, I like this color palette. It's different from what I always do. I'm very carefully trying to create some sort of frame for this archway, which I don't even know if it's gonna be possible because we don't have, I don't even know how to explain it. Like we can't put things on rounded corners in this game. So I'm very carefully trying to place these basic shapes. I think it is kind of working. Even though it is not gonna be like perfectly placed, it looks fine. I literally ate. I mean, this is a very big accomplishment for me that I'm really bad at basic shapes. That is like building the Burj Khalifa for me, making this archway. Oh my god, imagine if someone built the Burj Khalifa in Bloxburg. That would be kind of cool. Should we do it? I think last but certainly not lit, I have to add some of the details on this house, such as I think there's some sort of like basic shape. I don't even know how this is called, but it's like a structural piece. I think without this, the roof on the porch would probably fall. Oh my god, I always forget that whenever I place the basic shape on this porch, it's not gonna let me. So I'm gonna put it on the roof and just aligned with the other basic shape that we already played. Whenever I record YouTube videos, I feel like I'm in a podcast. Should I make my own podcast, the Forresta podcast? Okay, I feel like for the base of the house, this is looking pretty nice. Okay, wait, so also kind of like a porch to put a piece over here. I don't want it to have the railing though. Oh yeah, and then there's like a little staircase leading up to the porch. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish this up by making... Okay, yeah, first I want to build the layout. So the layout is kind of easy. It's not that complicated. Fireplace right here is supposed to be kind of like this, you know, like a bump out. but we're obviously not gonna have that. So this is gonna be the living room. I think the dining room starts here, well here, but I'm gonna push it one cube far away. Wait, does that make sense? But yeah, I'm gonna push it and I'm gonna reduce the size of the dining room because I want the living room to be a little bit bigger. Then the kitchen is also, I think I'm gonna have to modify the layout because we don't have the upstairs. It's obviously not hollow. It's just physically impossible for us to do an upstairs. So we have to fit everything down here. This is actually a pretty small house. We're gonna do our own layout. I'm sorry, I know I said, so the living room could definitely stay. This is gonna be kitchen and living room area probably. Oh, a door over here that is gonna lead into the backyard. So I'm gonna turn this space into a backyard. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be the living room kitchen area. I'm gonna have the bedrooms over here. So probably the best thing for the bedrooms would be to make a little, so it's basically gonna be here. This is gonna be the only bathroom of the house, but it is gonna be outside the bedrooms. I'm gonna delete this wall. It's just like, okay, we need at least one office space. It is kind of tiny, but it still works. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this open or not, because I do wanna modernize this house in a way, but I also wanna have like that essence, that classic and traditional essence. So I don't know if all of this space is gonna be open or not. Okay, I definitely do want to have an office space over here, but I don't want it to be long and skinny. I'm probably gonna close this off. Oh, this could become some sort of closet space. Now I think I am gonna close it up and then put some sort of archway. Yeah, it could be the same one that we're using on the outside. This one, but this one's gonna be a tiny bit bigger and thicker. Okay, that is cute. I like this layout. It's very classic. I'm also gonna put 2 windows back here. Okay, the parents' bedrooms already have windows, so we need one for the bathroom. This one's gonna be a little bit higher on the wall. Okay, and that's the interior. Let's now work, last but not least, on the landscaping and like the more subtle details such as lights, because we do need some serial lights. I'm gonna add these. These are kind of traditional looking. It's been a minute since I used linen lighting on my houses, but this house is gonna be the exception, at least this upper part of the house. I know there are no lights on the picture, but I wanna add my own. I don't think we have any like big trees in the game, but like big trees. I wish they gave us like new trees, like not only plants, like not only decorated plants, but we also need actual trees, actual realistic trees. I don't think there's like, we have this one, but I don't know, it's not my favorite. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know you could resist it this much. Okay, this may work for this house, because I don't even think you can do something like this with only decals. No, I don't think that's possible. If someone for some reason makes a tree that is as huge as this one but with only decals, please send it to me on Twitter. I need to see this. Okay, I love the position of the tree, invading a little bit too much the front of the house. Is there like a designated garden area? I don't think there is like a fence, right? I'm gonna add it though. Or wait, yeah, I'm gonna add the fence. I feel like it looks better with the fence. And then can we use the new plants? Like, would it make sense on this house? I feel like they're very mid-century looking, so I don't know, but I'm gonna try and like use them. For now, I'm just gonna add like the very basic. I see that there's like flowers, so there should also be like a bush, but that looks realistic, that has texture and flowers. You know, like we have this bush that has flowers on it, this one, this blossoming bush, but I don't mean this way. I mean like grass with actual flowers on them. I think this is it. Let me give you a tour. No, actually, before finishing, I do want to decorate this porch. Oh, I forgot how ugly the linen color is. Like it honestly is kind of ugly. It looks very orangey, but it does look cozy. It does make the spaces look more cozy. Okay, now for this porch, I want to have like obviously some sort of sitting area, but I don't know what furniture to use. I'm gonna put the couch over here, so it's gonna kind of like cover up the windows. It's gonna give it a little bit more privacy. We already have privacy because this is a front porch, but I'm just gonna put it over here. I don't think I have to explain everything. Fan, like a ceiling fan, would be perfect for this porch. It would make it look so cozy. Which one is kind of like traditional looking? Well, this one's literally called traditional, but I don't know about the design. It looks... I'm sorry, but I gotta use the flame light. I cannot even use linen lighting anymore. It's so ugly. I used to use it always, but it's obviously not the same anymore. It's changed. This game has changed, and we gotta change with it. Okay, so there's the ceiling fan. So I'm gonna finish decorating this, and I'll give you a tour. I don't know if y'all noticed, the plants on the new update are huge. Like, look at that. I wanna put some sort of plant on top of this book, but that one doesn't fit. I think we can put some... This one fits, but I still feel like it's too tall for this table. So maybe we should just stick with... And this is the final product. I'm so proud of this house. I mean, it's not like the best house probably that you've ever seen in Bloxburg. It's kind of nice, looking really nice, and I feel like it's one of the most realistic houses I've ever built. I feel like there is no wrong side with it. Sears definitely ate with this house. Well, I don't even know if Sears was the one providing the houses back then. But yeah, this is the house, this is the exterior. What do you think? I tried to add as many details as possible, such as the structurals, the shutters, lights, structural pieces that I also place on the archway. This front porch also looks super cute, look at that. Oh, this sitting area. And just imagine like sitting here on a summer night. We also have this back door so you can exit the house from here as well. Yeah, this is how the exterior looks like. I'm really proud of this house, I love it. And this is the interior. As you can see, it's not decorated, but I'm gonna decorate it on another video. If you want to see that, leave it in the comment. I'm probably gonna will do it. What?